Well, guys, it is the first day of the mission state, so let's log in. Now, as I normally do, I also, for the beginning of the week, at least until I know what the mission is, I send my folks out to gather resources. Now, because we don't have that shield anymore, I've made march sizes, and I enabled a fifth march just for today, just to see what the mission was. Um, but the nice thing about that is now, um, the bad thing about not having the shield is you don't know if you're gonna get attacked and when you're gonna get attacked. That's the only bad thing. Anytime we can get attacked. But let's see what the mission is. It is attack monsters. And because I enabled that fifth march, we should be able to set out hopefully 5 marches to attack the 10 monsters that we can do in the beginning of the mission. And 25s. So we'll do this, and hopefully this march here should be able to take us down. If it does not, then we'll just have to wait until all the marches get back and then do the 4 marches at the lower. But I believe these accounts, the higher accounts, can do 5 marches and have the full attack be attacked. So we'll find out in about 30 seconds. If it doesn't go down, then obviously then we'll have to wait and do the other. I have another march. So I have 2 marches. I have one for 5 marches, and I have one for 4 marches. So this is the 4 march. This is the 5 march. And we can do that. So here they come. So let's see if they can take this down. Then we'll just do the the higher attack since we have the bonus anyway right now. And yes, it went down. So that's a good thing. So we can do 5 marches at 25s. So this will make it a little bit quicker to get this mission done, in the sense that we have 5 marches and we can attack a 25. That's the highest that we can take right now. Now, other than the note to do for the next mission, which could be, this is a 2-day mission. So the bad thing is our barracks that we're upgrading to 26 will be done before this mission even ends. Because it ends in 1 day and 20, so that will be done about 5 hours before the next mission starts. So we can either speed that up and get that done now, and start upgrading the next barracks, which I might do. But we are upgrading their main building. So yep. So we got that march going out now. There's also there was another mission that I didn't do a video on. It was pretty much I always have missions going on, but a lot of the accounts didn't do well in that mission, so I just didn't do a video. But they do have another mission going on right now. It's the treasure hunt. So basically, the first one for us in this account, or the one for today, is buy 3 things from the merchant. Okay. I don't know what the first one was, but this one is buy 3 things from the merchant. So that's a pretty simple one. Just go in here. We got 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, we're going to sell back to the merchant. And that will take care of that mission right there. So we can confirm on this hunt travel path, as you want to call it. And then the next day there'll be another mission, so on down the line until you get to day 8. So that's pretty much what that mission is all about. It's kind of interesting. Some of our armies are pretty far, but we should be able to get this done. Now, it took me a lot of effort to get the castle to be upgraded with all the accounts. The only account that is not being upgraded is our 29. Is not being upgraded. I didn't have enough resources, so I mean, if I can reinforce the materials needed, which is still a lot of materials needed, I could do it, but it's probably not gonna happen this time. So yeah, we're just gonna attack some monsters. We have 6 more that we can take out, and go from there. So yeah, this is a pretty simple mission. Just attack monsters every few hours. And once we don't have that 5th march, we'll have to do 5 marches, which is still, or 4 marches, which is still fine. We have like I said, we have that thing that we'll use the marches that we have already, like all of our army that we have right now, and configure that to attack monsters. So that 1 march that we have will divide out into 4 or 5 depending on what we need. Obviously, for gathering resources, I'll have 5 because gathering, you really need that 5th march to get the mission done. So pretty much I have divided. I made a spreadsheet and I divided all the armies. I found out, okay, we have this. Let me see. I don't have that spreadsheet up right now. Do I have it up? I do have it up. So basically, I took all the accounts, all the major accounts. Like my main account doesn't need it because it's got a shield up all the time. But with, like I said, this account here, what I did is, oh, my phone just, okay. So with this account here, right now, we don't have any, the higher tier, which we are going to be getting. If I go in here, if I go to number 7, you'll see that I'm doing about 29,509 of units. And so if I look at the Q8, is going to be 23. So basically, you divide that by 5 or 4, depending on how many you have, and then we got the marches set up. And you can see in here, with the 5 marches that we have 100, and it should be 188. It's a little less because of it, well, attack and monster stuff. But you can see then we have some extra units that are getting put into here, which if someone attacked our castle, those are the units that we'll lose. We wouldn't lose our, 500 and, well, we have 550,574. Before, when I made the marches, I had 5,004, 504,439 total. So we gone up a little bit. We probably went up by 1,000 because of this one right here. So that will, let us be able to take out the monsters. And like I said, it's a pretty simple mission. And there's also a wilderness event going on now. I don't think there's anything else like mission sync going on, which is okay. And my thing is, every so often that sheet, or I'll refresh them, like maybe every week or something like that, just so I don't have everyone in the base, you know what I mean? So I have them in the marches, so when I'm not around, I hide them at flags, I hide them at the fort, just so I don't lose the units. Not having that shield is a good and bad that I'm not using gems to, heal our unit. I'm not having to use gems all the time, which is kind of nice. Even we do have quite a bit of gems right now. We have 20,072. But like I said, we are upgrading that barracks right now. I don't know. Do we have enough resources to upgrade another castle? That's my only thing. Is if we don't, then what's the point of doing it? So, let's go ahead and let's get the link. So how much do we have? We need more stone. That's what's keeping us from doing it. So, is it enough? Is that enough stone? Probably not. It's probably not. No, it's probably the other thing we could do. I bet, yeah, we do. We can do this. Do that. That probably gave us. No? Okay. A little bit more. That gave us everything. So we'll go ahead. That's a 3-day upgrade. That's perfect. We'll get the other barracks done in a sec here. And as you can see, a lot of the marches are on their way back right now. So we got one march has to make it 100, which is, you know, not the halfway point, but better than nothing. Like I said, every 4 hours, just go in and attack. So you can see a lot of my accounts are now coming back, which is good and bad. Again, if I'm not around in some attacks, then I lose those units. But we do have enough to get most of the units back. I mean, the hospital has 1,044, and then on top of that, we have the sanctuary, which can get another 169,000. So 169,000 plus that is like 2,000. So as long as you're not, 2,000 out of the 250, so we'll lose about 250,000 units if we got attacked. So yeah, we have enough to upgrade that barracks. How are we doing on? Okay, we have enough to do that. So we're gonna do our last attack here, or we could do a few attacks because we do have the stamina. I'm pretty sure we have the stamina. So we could do another 10. We have more stamina, so either I could use the stamina now and get, halfway, which... But with 5 marches, I can easily get that done if I do run out of time. So we're gonna... So where I'm gonna go right now is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna speed this up now. Okay, good, I can still speed that up. Now I'm at the next recruit stage, which is kinda nice. So now we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna upgrade this with a 3-day upgrade, and then we'll have this barracks now. So now we get the next stage of recruiting. And here you'll now see that we can promote upwards as well, and we can promote our lower tier to the higher tier, which is gonna be very nice. Again, the upgrading of promoting tiers takes time. So just be aware that it does take a lot of time. And you have to have the resources too, which you probably don't have that much. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up this. Wait for all these marches to get back, which they're all coming back except for one. Actually, we can just go. So what our lower tiers are these 4s down here. So the 5s. So we can. Ooh, jeez. It's being a little glitchy right now. So we can upgrade these to tier 4 or to the elves. Or we could upgrade the elves or these guys up to the higher tier. Again, it does require some resources, which we probably have. So we go up to the next stage. I'm just gonna go ahead and look at all this. I guess we'll go with mages here. That's it. That's a 1-day upgrade. So that's what I'm saying. Now they're taking a little bit longer to do. It is the Chinese New Year's. They have a little New Year's thing over here for that. Seems like the audio is in and out. So that is a mage. If we do, so that was mages. Let's go ahead and promote these guys upwards, which is another day in 19 hours. So that's what I'm saying. They take about. So then we'll have 2 of the higher tier once they are done. But that means our marches that I have set up might not be the best now, because I'm taking those units and promoting them up. So again, the marches that I have set might not be the best now. Because when you promote units upwards, you kind of lose their units. So we're doing the archers. So in those archers that we did have, the golden ones, we had about, it looks like the lowest amount, but when they get promoted upwards, they go to the higher tier, which again, that 2,000 units go out of there and you can't use them. So I might have to redo my march size just for now, because there's no marches there now. But that is about it. I think that we did our first 10 attacks, which gives us 71,200 points. Not halfway, but like I said, every 3 hours, go and attack. Every 3 hours, just go and attack. So yeah. So we'll have about 200 of the higher, or let's see, we'll have 1,375 of the new units, and we'll have 2,000 of the other tiers that we're promoting upwards. So at this point now, we're going to be promoting upwards and also recruiting the higher tier. The recruiting will be helpful because then we can get more points during that recruit mission. That's why I'm not upgrading all the barracks, I'm just doing one at a time. That way then when we do have recruit, whenever that mission is, we can be able to recruit. So like I said, if it's upgrade buildings, we won't be able to do it, but like I said, it's recruit. You know, if it's upgrade buildings, then we'll speed it up and get it done. We still have enough speed up to get the castle done, and then obviously, if we don't have enough to do the barracks, then we're okay, because like I said, the spreadsheet is correct for that mission. Upgrade buildings, we get the 700 something points per upgrade for that. Where is it? We get 700. If you look, when we did upgrade that barracks, we should have gotten 700 or 7,284 points for that upgrade. So the next one will get the same amount because it's the same same building. So yeah. As the rain is coming in, I am planning to also send them out from our resource gathering just to gather more resources, since we did some upgrading, some buildings, and we don't have that many resources now. I'm going to send them back out for more resources because we do need more resources. And I do the presets, you know, I use those presets because then it's easier to, you know, get those things down. So I'll have to redo my, this account in particular, I'll have to redo the account a little bit just so I have the correct amount, so then when I do send them out, they're at the correct amount. And what I mean by that is, since they're all I can show you what I mean. So right now, if I did the 4 marches, so we know, so we got 19, yeah, so these went, the orchids went up to, 119, 104, dragon riders, didn't go up, the elves are, wait a minute, orcs, 119, then we got that, then we got 688, and then we got, our elves, 188, 258, oops, 188, 258, and then we go down to the lower ones, which we should have a lot of new ones. So we have 7, 3, 8, 8, 7, 3, 4, 2, 7, 2, and then 6, 100. And the lower tiers shouldn't be that much. They went up by like 1. Or we lost 1, huh? Interesting. And 1176. 1952. It looks like we lost some actually. Didn't think we could lose any. Or I just didn't put them in correct. So this new number 7, if I look at this now, because we did promote upwards, 25, 25, 51. 28511. Then I go down to the next one, and that one is going to be 22. Oh, that one didn't go up or down. This one is 222. So then we go to the next one, which was also 222. No, this is the one we want right here. And this one is going to be 565. And then we just go right down the line, and we just add in what numbers it would be. 8, 2, 8. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. These guys went down because I'm promoting them up. So instead of 1, that number was there before, I went to that number. And mages 525. And then the lower ones probably either stayed the same or went down. 2, 3, 8, 4, 4. So that is the new march for number 7. Now number 8 would be the same type of thing, just going down the line and doing that again. But I'm not going to do that right now because, like I said, we're going to lose that 5th march anyway, and it's going to be fine. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to find a level 5 out here, and we're just going to hit that little march. And we're just going to do one of each one, and do it that way. But I don't want a level 6. Level 6 would be nice, but... And then we'll do that one there. And that one there. So, now if we go back to the march, here you see that we only have like 2 units left in the base. Because we've gone up by at least a few thousand units. Basically, what I then do is I just copy what we just got here, and I paste it into the other slot, and it tells me, okay, because of this one here, as I'll do now, it's 2388. So we're gonna do 28881. Next one is gonna be the horses, which is gonna be the same. Okay. Then we got the mages. It looks like mages, and that one is 23378. Looks like. And then the elves, and that's the one that we're promoting right now. So that one went down by 2,000. So it should be it's 23652. Oh, no, wait. The ones that we're doing are the elves. So that one went down. Yeah, that's the one that went down. And then we got the next one's down. 1 done. 7775. This is the one that went down. So instead of it being over like that number that was there, now it's 545 because we're recruiting those ones up. So like I said, it's gonna be a process of getting them all up there. And these probably are the same. 535. Ooh, this one went down to 1 less. And that one's fine. So then we have our other march as well, and that should be about 173, which is correct. So like I said, technically I could have sent that march out if I really wanted to, but I figured, well, that 5th march is gonna go away, and it's not that hard to do 4 marches again because of how many armies we have. Because we're promoting those ones up, we're recruiting the higher 2 as well. So the next time when we do get the next mission, we'll have 2,000 of the higher tier. So we're gonna have 200 of the archers at the higher, and then we're also gonna have about 1,375 of the mages. So we'll have about almost 2,000 of the higher tier already. And like I said, then I'll make I have the same spreadsheet. I'll just pop it into the ones above that, and just keep on promoting those upwards until we have none of the lower tier. And then we'll only have the 2 higher tier, 8, 9s, and 8s, to continue on, which is gonna be nice. So like I said, they'll be out for a few hours. I'm gonna do the rest of the accounts right now. Um, just logging in and redoing the spreadsheet because I'm gonna have to redo the spreadsheet every time we have recruiting, and especially because of how many units we just did, and we're promoting some up. It wouldn't be if I left it like it was before. It wouldn't work out. It would just as I would send them out, I would have a lot back in the base, or not enough in the March to send out. Um, so I'll have to keep an eye on that as I'm promoting upwards. Like, what unit was it? Because normally I don't, in this series, I don't recruit unless it's that mission. So promoting them upwards also does help with getting the lower tier not in the lower tier state. Again, it looks like it's going to take a day and 19 hours. So in the same time frame as, it looks like the same time frame as recruiting them, takes about the same amount of time, and researchers probably to promote them. Just be aware, So we're promoting those those archers up, so we're losing those archers that we had down there. And also, then we can also do the ones before that as well and promote them up to 8s. And then at level 30, you get the next one. So we're not that far off of getting even the tier 10s. My main account, once it upgrades to level 30, castle 30, will get those as long as you upgrade the castle. Um, so yeah. But that's gonna do this mission. Um, so yeah, I have the spreadsheet so I can just easily pop in the numbers of what we have, and it will pop out. Okay, this is how many units you need. This is how many units you have. This is what you need. So it just automatically calculates what I need for each march, so that I can keep those marches safe. Especially in this game of War and Order, you're never safe unless you have a shield up. And since we don't have a shield anymore, we get attacked. And the nice thing about send them out as a full march, they take longer to get out there too, which is not too bad. But they're out there gathering, so we're good. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's War and Order video. I just wanna, let you know about this hunt that's going on. Obviously this is a 2-day mission. But if a mission does pop up this week, I will do a video. Don't worry. You know me. If there's a mission going on, and I'm in the hospital. I didn't see that. Oh well. I hope that didn't. Is that? I don't think that messes up the count. Does it? It might. Does it? 195. It does. Because you were in the hospital. So that I have to redo the spreadsheet. That's okay. Because I have 500. Yeah, so it went up by a little bit. Not by much. It's not worth it to do a video. But like I said, um, because they were in the hospital, it didn't count in here. So that's okay. But yeah, until the next War and Order video, I'm gonna say what I normally say in my videos, and that is, bye bye for now.